Have you ever wondered if the quiet changes in your energy, strength and confidence are trying to tell you something deeper about your body? Because what most men fear is not aging itself, but the silent belief that they are slowly losing their edge. And in today's world, testosterone has become almost mythical, spoken about, like a switch that turns vitality on or off. Yet the truth is far more nuanced and far more empowering than most people realize, because your body is not failing you, it is communicating with you. And when voices like Dr. Rena Malik explain hormonal health, they remind us that fear often grows in the absence of understanding. Many believe testosterone suddenly drops off a cliff, stealing masculinity, motivation, and identity. But biology does not work like a dramatic movie scene. It shifts gradually, subtly, and intelligently, adapting to your environment, your habits, and your mindset. And this is where the real story begins. Because what you have been told might only be half the truth. Yes, levels can decline with age, but decline does not automatically mean dysfunction, nor does it mean you are powerless. In fact, the human body is incredibly responsive and resilient, capable of maintaining balance when given the right signals. What you eat, how you move, how you sleep, and even how you think all play a role in shaping your hormonal landscape. Yet the noise of misinformation makes it seem like you are at the mercy of time and genetics, and that belief alone can drain more energy than any hormone imbalance ever could. So before you accept the narrative that decline equals defeat, pause and ask yourself, what if the truth is not about loss, but about awareness? What if understanding your body is the first step toward reclaiming control? Because the moment you shift from fear to knowledge, everything begins to change. And that change starts not in a lab report, but in the way you choose to see yourself every single day, moving forward with curiosity instead of doubt, building strength, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Because true vitality is never defined by a number. It is defined by how intentionally you live your life each day, with purpose, clarity and belief in your ability to evolve beyond limitations others have placed upon you, and within you, always seeking growth and truth within yourself. But here is where the story takes an unexpected turn, because just when you begin to feel reassured, you encounter a flood of conflicting advice, supplements, miracle cures, and alarming claims that make you question everything again. And this is where confusion quietly transforms into anxiety, because the more you search, the more it seems like something is wrong, and yet the real danger is not testosterone decline itself, but the fear-driven narrative surrounding it. Because myths are powerful, they disguise themselves as facts, repeated so often that they begin to feel true. Many men start interpreting normal tiredness or occasional lack of motivation as a serious hormonal problem, when in reality, the body naturally fluctuates, adapting to stress, sleep patterns, and daily habits. And what makes this even more complex is that true low testosterone is not defined by a single feeling or moment. It is a consistent pattern confirmed through proper medical evaluation, not assumptions or internet headlines. And this is the suspenseful reality most people overlook, because the symptoms you fear might not be what you think they are. Fatigue could be poor, sleep strength loss could be lack of training, and low mood could be chronic stress, slowly draining your system while you search for answers in the wrong places. And insights often shared by Dr. Rena Malik emphasize that understanding context is everything, because without it, you risk chasing solutions for problems you do not actually have, and that chase can lead to frustration, wasted effort, and even harm when unnecessary treatments are used without guidance. The truth is, your body rarely works against you. It responds to how you treat it. And this is where awareness becomes your greatest advantage. Because once you begin to question the myths, you free yourself from the trap of overreaction and step into a space of clarity where real change becomes possible. And yet the tension remains, because deep down you still wonder, what if something truly is wrong? What if ignoring the signs leads to bigger consequences? And that question lingers, creating a quiet urgency that pushes you to look deeper, not with fear, but with intention. Because the answer is not in extremes. It is in understanding patterns, recognizing signals, and learning to separate noise from truth, so you can finally take control of your health with confidence instead of confusion, and move forward with clarity instead of doubt every single day of your life with awareness, guiding your choices and strengthening your mindset toward better health. And this is where everything begins to come together, not in a dramatic revelation, but in a quiet, powerful realization that your health is shaped far more by your daily choices than by fear-driven assumptions. Because once you understand the difference between myth and reality, you stop reacting and start responding with intention. And this shift is where true transformation lives. Because supporting healthy testosterone is not about chasing perfection. It is about building consistency in the fundamentals, that your body has always depended on quality sleep, that restores your system movement, that challenges your strength and endurance, nutrition that fuels rather than depletes, and a mindset that reduces stress instead of amplifying it. And what voices like Dr. Rena Malik often highlight is that small, sustainable habits create far greater impact than extreme, short-lived efforts, because the body thrives on rhythm, not chaos. And when you align your lifestyle with that rhythm, you begin to notice changes, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. Energy becomes more stable, focus sharpens, confidence returns, not because something magical happened overnight, but because you chose to respect the signals your body was giving you all along. And this is the truth many overlook. There is no single moment where everything suddenly improves. There is only the accumulation of choices repeated daily and refined over time. And while medical support has its place when truly needed, the foundation always begins with you and how you show up for yourself each day. Because empowerment does not come from outside solutions alone. It comes from understanding, applying, and trusting the process of growth. And as you move forward, remember that aging is not the enemy. Misunderstanding is because when you replace fear with knowledge and action, you step into a version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more in control than ever before. And that is the real message hidden beneath all the noise. Not that decline defines you, but that awareness can redefine you completely. So continue learning, continue improving, and continue choosing habits that support the life you want to live. Because your future health is not a mystery. It is a reflection of what you consistently do starting today. If you are benefiting from our topics, please subscribe, like, and turn on the bell notification so you can see our new videos early.